My group and I went to Discovery Center to complete our 20 hours of service learning. Discovery Center serves the Central Valley and provides educational services for grades K to 6. There are two sides of Discovery Center. One side was a free park for the community to use, while the other is their museum where people have to pay to see the stuff in it. Discovery Center uses their profit to help keep the facility and park up to date for the community to use. A few projects Dom, the volunteer coordinator, had my group and I do were the pole used for shade, playground wheel, a carry box for Dom to toss the hay away, a fence, picnic table, and cutting parts of the old fence post down. For the pole, we dug up a hole for a solder tube to go in. Then we put in the cement mix and the rebars in. We couldn't set up the pole in yet because we had to let the cement cure first. So another group had to do that instead. Next was the playground wheel. We had to put the wheel back to place for the kids to use. After that, we had to do Dom's carry box. So we cut up a few pieces that Dom gave us and then put it together for him. We had to sand down the handles part so that it wouldn't hurt any of the volunteers using it. For the fence, we had to put the bottom and top rail onto the fence post and then make the gate portion of it by cutting up pieces of wood and assembling it. Next, Dom separated the team into two groups, and the girls worked on the picnic table while the boys did their work Dom gave them. For the picnic table, Carly and I had to set it up and sand the table surface down so that it was leveled. For the last project, my group and I had to use a sawzall to cut up the old fence post down to a certain height that Dom asked us to do. And then there was also a few fence posts that Dom didn't want, so he had Carly and I cut those down to the ground level instead. And my construction knowledge influenced many of my approaches towards each projects that Dom had us do. Before doing the service learning, my knowledge of how to use tools were decent enough, but not enough for Discovery Center. I knew how to use a power drill, a chop saw, and a sander, but never did I try a table saw and a sawzall before. So using those tools, I had to be more cautious of how to use it, and then I had to listen closely to Dom while he explained the team how to carefully handle each and every tool that he explained to us. I would suggest Discovery Center to try and use all that they can before buying any sustainability materials, since they had a lot of wood and bricks sitting around in the facility where they stored their stuff. The three top lessons I learned from this experience would be that 1. It is important to have everyone helping each other in order to complete a project and to do the project safely. 2. It is important to take breaks when you are tired so that you can efficiently finish the project. And lastly, I learned that volunteering is very important to learn how to communicate with others and how important it is for us to volunteer so that we could give back to the community. Thank you for listening.